Welcome to Mr. Creepy Teller. This is our 9th episode of Creep Tales. Tonight's chilling tale is called The Whispering Woods. So, grab your headphones, dim the lights, and prepare yourself for a story that will haunt your thoughts. Are you ready to step into the darkness? Let's begin.
The wind howled through the dense pines, carrying with it a scent of decay. Ethan adjusted his backpack, his fingers trembling as he gripped the straps tighter. He had heard the stories, tales of the Skinwalkers that roamed these cursed woods. But he was here for proof, determined to capture something that would make him famous. His camera dangled around his neck, its red recording light blinking against the darkness. The deeper he ventured, the heavier the air became, thick with an unseen menace. Twigs cracked behind him. He whirled around, breath hitching, but saw nothing. Just endless trees stretching into blackness. A whisper, soft, distant, yet unmistakably calling his name. Ethan. He swallowed hard. He had come alone, miles from civilization, where the night swallowed all sound except for the rustling of unseen things. He turned back, trying to steady his breathing. But then he heard it again, closer this time. Ethan, help me. His blood ran cold. The voice was familiar. It was Lisa's voice, his sister, missing for over a year. "Lisa," he called out, his voice breaking with hope and fear. The trees groaned as the wind picked up, a sound eerily like laughter weaving through the branches. Ethan ran toward the voice, heart hammering against his ribs. If Lisa was here, if she was alive, he had to find her. He stumbled into a clearing, his breath catching in his throat. A figure stood at the tree line, half shrouded in shadows. It looked like Lisa. Same height, same long hair, same pleading eyes. But something was wrong. Her limbs twitched unnaturally, her neck tilted at an impossible angle. "Lisa," he whispered. She took a step forward, her movements jerky, marionette-like. "Help me, Ethan. Please." Every instinct screamed at him to run. This wasn't Lisa. It couldn't be. But before he could move, she let out a low, guttural growl, her face contorted, stretching unnaturally as her jaw unhinged, wider than humanly possible. Her eyes darkened, reflecting nothing but abyssal hunger. Ethan turned and ran, crashing through the underbrush, adrenaline numbing his limbs. The thing behind him moved faster, too fast. He dared a glance back, and his stomach twisted. It no longer looked like Lisa. Its skin rippled, shifting grotesquely, morphing between forms. His sister, his father, a faceless monstrosity with hollow eyes and jagged teeth. He tripped over a root, his body slamming into the damp earth. Pain shot up his leg. The thing loomed over him now, its breath rancid, its fingers stretching into clawed appendages. "Ethan, come with me," it rasped, its voice warping, distorting into multiple tones at once. "Stay." He fumbled for his camera, his only weapon. With shaking hands, he lifted it, pressing record. The creature recoiled, shrieking, its form convulsing wildly under the red glow of the recording light. It stumbled back into the darkness, vanishing into the trees. Ethan didn't wait to understand why. He ran faster than he ever had until he burst out of the woods, collapsing onto the side of the road. His camera was still clutched in his hands, the screen cracked, but still recording. He played back the footage. The screen flickered, static hissing through the speakers. And then, for a brief moment, a frame appeared. A face stretched and monstrous, grinning with rows of needle-like teeth. The video cut to black, and then from behind him, in the wind's whisper, "Ethan, I see you." Ethan never spoke about that night, not even when he uploaded the footage. The video spread like wildfire, dissected frame by paranormal enthusiasts. Some claimed it was a hoax, others swore it was real. But Ethan knew the truth. He stopped leaving his house after dark. He kept the camera by his bed, terrified that if he didn't, he might forget that it was real. The whispers didn't stop. Every night, just beyond his window, he heard them. "Ethan, come back." One night he awoke to his bedroom door creaking open. Shadows pooled at the foot of his bed. His camera flickered on by itself, its red light blinking in the darkness. And then, Ethan, I'm inside.
If you enjoy listening to episodes like this, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. Your support helps us continue bringing you spine-chilling stories like these. Stay tuned, because even darker tales are just around the corner.